Hey everyone, Zart here. On the boat today, a little bit of wind, blow day. We're gonna tie up some worm harnesses and I'm gonna show you how my dad and I tie ours up. So we're gonna start with 20-pound fluorocarbon. 17 to 20 pound is pretty good for worm harnesses. It's a lot more durable than that lighter stuff. We like to use Seagar. You could use Invisex and Brazex, Red Label. We use a lot of Brazex just because it's a lot more friendly to teeth hook, stuff like that. It doesn't rough up as bad. So we have 20-pound fluorocarbon here, and typically I like to make my worm harnesses anywhere between like 6 to 8 feet long. So typically I do a full arm's length like so, and then have another 2 feet or so of tag end. Most of all of our worm harnesses, we're gonna do a treble and a single hook. This treble here is a number 6 EWG Gamugatsu treble hook, and when we put these hooks on, we're actually going to snell them on. So you're going to take the tag end of that line and put it through the shank of the hook, the eyelet of the hook, just like so, and you're just going to do tight wraps just like so on that shank of the hook, just like that. Typically we like to wrap it 6 to 8 times. Then you're going to get the other tag end of that and run it back through the top side of that eyelet, just like so. This part is a little bit tricky. You want to do it slow. If you do it super fast, it'll end up causing a knot right there. So you just want to make sure you pull it nice and slow, just like that. So that snell looks just like so. Next, this is a number 2 Red Octopus Gamugatsu hook. You're gonna put that tag end line through the back side of that eyelet. Run it down like so. Typically, I don't know, you do maybe about 1.5 inches of spacing in between the 2 hooks, just like that. You're gonna take this line on the tag end line on this side and do the exact same thing. You're gonna wrap it 8 times again, just like so. You're gonna grab that tag end, put it through the back side again of that eyelet. Same thing, pull it slow because this stuff will want to wrap up on you. Just pull it nice and tight like that. So it looks something just like so. That is a snelled single and treble hook, just like that. Now it's time to put some beads on. There's, a crazy amount of different beads out there. It's more of a preference to you more than the fish. It's whatever you have confidence with. You look at all these different bead colors here, you can go nuts. Today I'm just gonna tie up a simple perch pattern for you that's always been a staple for us over the years, that's worked really well. These beads here, they're just glass 6mm beads, just like so. And tie up a quick perch pattern for you. So this part right here, this is a quick change clevis, and a quick change clevis is where you're gonna put your willow blade, Colorado blade, Indiana blade, anything like that. On these specific ones that I have here, they're plastic. They have a small hole on this side, and then they have a bigger hole on this side. When you go to put this quick change clevis on the first time, you wanna put that tag end through the bigger hole, just like so. And then we'll put a couple more beads on here to finish this off. And then at the end of it, when we're all done with the beads, it's gonna look something like that. Just a cool little perch pattern. On the end of it, we're gonna finish it off with this Spro Power Swivel, size 8 or 10. Size 10 is the smallest one they make, and then I usually use size 8. It's a little bit bigger to tie a polymer knot, so we're gonna simply do a polymer knot, just like so. Wet it down. Take our FishUSA scissors, cut the tag end off, and there you have it, a 7-8 foot worm harness, just like so. And then when you're going to put your blade on, you always want to grab the quick change clevis, and the front of the blade, you want it to face your chest. So it looks just something like this. And that right there is how to tie a worm harness. And then to wrap this thing all up, get yourself some pole noodles just like that and some safety pins, bobby pins. And instead of hooking the treble like this, where there's treble still sticking out, actually take that treble and push the shank of the treble into that pole noodle, and then stick the single right there, and then wrap it up all the way. Just like this. Grab that safety pin, put the safety pin through the power swivel. And there you have it. It's an awesome, easy way to store it up. You can put it in big giant Plano boxes and can have 100, 200 worm harnesses ready to go for your next fishing trip. So pretty cool way to make worm harnesses, you know, doing it yourself, and it's an easy way to store them.